child, we got a lot of stuff to get into. What's up, Lexi Mob? It's Alexiana. Welcome back to my channel. Now, judge by the title of that video, you read that right. We're going to be talking about none other than the Queen of Tejano herself, Miss Selena Quintanilla Perez. Now, in a nutshell, Selena, she was killed back in 1995 at the hands of her psycho-ass, crazy-ass fan club president, Yolanda Saldivar, who was pretty much accused of, stealing money from the fan club, financial records, this, that, and the third. And, Selena had met with her at a Days Inn motel, to receive the missing records and all that kind of other stuff. And things went awry, and she ended up killing Selena, and Selena is now dead and gone. And Yolanda, she's been in jail for this past decade and whatnot, and she recently came up for release on parole this past March 28th, I believe. And lo and behold, sis was denied parole. Which means she will remain in jail for the remainder of her years, which thank God, because Hunty, in a weird way, I feel like this was the creator's way of protecting her, because if they were to release that lady, she would not make it 24 hours. They would have killed her. I mean, even though it's been years upon years upon years since Selena's been gone, people still ain't forgot about her death. Even people in America today have not even forgotten about her death, even though Texas is in America. But I'm just saying, like, hell, even people in America today have not even forgotten about her death. Like, yeah, she would not have made it 24 hours had she would have been released on parole. So, in a weird way, I feel like that was the creator's way of protecting her. Because she would not have made it 24 hours. Let me tell you that much. Sis would not have made it 24 hours. So sis will pretty much spend the remainder of her years behind bars. Which is good for her ass. Hell, when she was behind bars and stuff like that, I watched some documentary that said, she was placed in an isolation cell under heavy guard because, prison mates may want to seek revenge on her. But besides all that, I want to get into something. So I remember I was scrolling on Instagram one day, and I remember that I came across an article that read where Yolanda had revealed that Selena had caused her own death. Are you serious right now? She revealed that Selena had caused her own death due to the fact that Selena had allegedly got aggressive with her. And I just want to say this. Obviously, I wasn't there. Like, Selena had died a year before I was born. I was born in 1996. Selena had died in 1995. Like, I wasn't there because I wasn't born back then. But, I was born back then, but not in 1995. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't there. But if I could make a speculation, if Selena got aggressive with her, I want to say it's a strong possibility because, like I said, she did steal money from the fan club and stuff like that. And I'm a firm believer in, if you want a quick and easy way to bring out the crazy in someone, do one of two things. Mess with their family or mess with their money. Mess with somebody's family or their money, you will bring out the psycho in people. I'm a firm believer in that. And I'm that same way. Like, I mess with a lot of things. Like, I play about a lot of things. But when it comes to my family and when it comes to my money, don't fuck with me. I'm a firm believer in that. And, not Selena, Yolanda did steal a lot of money and stuff like that from the fan club side that she stole from her fans. Like, all kinds of other things. And, yeah, like, she pretty much was a evil, nasty person. Like, people that worked with her in the boutique business said how mean she was to them. Like, they could get to Selena without going through Yolanda first. Like, if Selena did get aggressive with Yolanda, I don't blame her because, like, you fucking with her money, and let alone around that time in 1995, she needed those documents and stuff to file for her taxes for that year. And she was withholding important documents, and who's to say if Selena would not have retrieved those documents, Yolanda could have used them against Selena later to drain her out of money, and that wasn't happening. So, did Selena get aggressive with Yolanda? Did she not? I just want to say it may be a strong possibility because, like I said, she was fucking with her money, and fucking with somebody's money, you're going to bring the evil out of them. So, Maybe there's strong possibility Selena possibly did get a. Okay, y'all, I had to resort to filming my computer because my camera just died. But what I was saying was, if Selena did get aggressive with Yolanda, I don't blame her. Because like I said, the quick way to bring the crazy out of somebody, fuck with their family or fuck with their money. You will bring out the devil in people. And Selena had every right, if, allegedly, like, I'm not siding with Yolanda or anything, but if she allegedly had got aggressive with Yolanda, I don't blame her because she deserves it, because you fucking with this girl money and all she wants is to get her money and handle her business and leave you alone and never see you again for the rest of her life. That's pretty much all she wanted. That's all I'm saying. If you don't pick up the phone like you used to, ain't mad at you. Shout out to Destiny's Child. There's a song by this child called If. But if Selena did get aggressive with Yolanda, I don't blame her. That's all I'm saying. If she did. But it's just like with how she died and stuff, there's actually two sides to that story. There's Yolanda's side, obviously, and there's Selena's side, but baby girl's not allowed to give her side of the story, so Lord knows what's true and what's false. And Yolanda's side of her, her brain's so fried from 1995 till now that you can't believe anything she says. But a more likely scenario is this. It was the other way around. I believe Yolanda had got aggressive with Selena. And, Selena probably came in there trying to be a peacemaker, trying to talk to Yolanda, to reason with her, so she can get her stuff and go. But Yolanda wasn't having it, and, pretty much, Selena pretty much was her meal ticket. Selena pretty much was a reason, she felt seen in a way. And Selena was the reason, she became somebody and whatnot. And, it was pretty much slipping away at her fingertips and stuff. And one thing led to another. Yolanda snapped, reached in her purse, got the gun, and pow pow. So I believe she probably had got aggressive with Selena and stuff like that because, all the fame, all the glitz and glamour was slipping away at her fingertips and stuff like that. And let me point out this ring right here that Selena has on her finger. Like, as you can see in that photo, like, Selena, she had like she had a Fabergé egg collection and stuff like that. And Yolanda, she had gifted Selena a Fabergé egg ring and stuff like that for like a gift, kind of as an appreciation gift and stuff like that. And it's just like what Abraham Quintanilla had said in a Larry King interview years ago, that he believes that, somewhere in that argument, she had took off that ring and stuff like that. And that ring pretty much symbolized their friendship and stuff. And once she took off that ring, was about to give it back to Yolanda, it sent Yolanda over the edge. Like, oh my God, it's really over between us. Like, all the glitz, all the glamour, all the access to Selena slipping away at my fingertips. Like, I can't take it anymore. So she just pulled out the gun and pow pow. So yeah, I believe Yolanda was the one that had got aggressive with Selena. Like, all the glitz, all the glamour, all the access to Selena was slipping away at her fingertips. She couldn't handle it anymore. Selena tried to come in there as a peacemaker, stuff like that. And, Yolanda just snapped and just pow pow. That's how I think it happened. And if Selena came in there, and if Selena, in return, with Yolanda getting aggressive, had got aggressive back, I don't blame her because, hey, stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody disrespect you, But as fans, we can only speculate. The only two people that really know what went down that day is Yolanda and, God rest her soul, Selena. And like I had said, Yolanda, her brain is so fried you can't believe anything she says. And there's a book that was written by a lady named Maria something. It's called El Secreto de Selena, which translates into Selena's Secret. I'm going to put that right here. It was pretty much written by that lady from the perspective of Yolanda Saldivar, and in it, Yolanda tried to make it seem like Selena was having an affair with this doctor and stuff like that, and that Selena was planning on moving to Brazil to be with him. Let me pause and say this. If you know the Selena story, you know that Selena was head over heels for Chris Perez. She was head over heels for that man. She fought tooth and nail to be with that man. Why on God's green earth would this lady want to ditch everything she got going for herself in Corpus Christi, Texas? Her career, her boutique business, all this, all that. Why the hell would that girl want to ditch everything she got going for her in Texas to go to some other foreign country to be with a damn doctor? A doctor that's twice her senior. Like, why would she want that? Like, why would she want to do that? And even if she was to do something like that, I'm pretty sure Selena would be nice enough to break shit off with Chris and then go be with that man. Like, she would just be creeping around behind his back. And all the rumors that people make up about Selena after the fact, it really breaks my heart because this lady is not alive to defend herself. Same thing to do with Michael Jackson. Like, these people are not alive to defend themselves. Like, why the hell y'all making up these rumors? Like, really? It's pretty much giving very much clout chasing at this point, you know. But yeah, all in all, do I believe that Selena had got aggressive with Yolanda? Like I said, it's a strong possibility. But if you ask me, I feel like it was the other way around. Yolanda got aggressive with Selena, you know, all the glitz, all the glamour, all the access to Selena was slipping away at her fingertips. She snapped and then pow pow. And do I believe she meant to kill her? It's hard to say. On one hand, I like to make myself believe that she didn't mean to kill her, but on another hand, I believe it was planned. Because Selena had seen the gun, but a big chunk of the story that is missing from the story is that Selena and Chris Perez went to Yolanda's place. Selena and Chris Perez went to Yolanda's place before all this had went down. They had actually went to Yolanda's place beforehand, you know, to try to receive the documents and stuff like that. And according to Chris, you know, he had said she went in the hotel room. He had said it took longer than he had expected and whatnot. And Selena had came up with a bunch of papers and stuff like that. And she flipped through them and was like, these papers still aren't in there. And you know, Chris had said that Selena actually wanted to go back that night to retrieve those documents and stuff, but you know, he stopped her because, you know, it was late, they were tired, and you know, he was ready to go home. And Selena had seen the gun before. And according to Yolanda, why she needed the gun, you know, she needed it as, you know, for protection from some family of a resident she was seeing about or something like that. Like, she needed it for protection and stuff like that. Which I believe she probably did need for protection because, you know, like I said, she did steal from the fan club, so you never know. Fans probably were calling, threatening her to beat her ass and stuff like that. She probably got it, for that reason also. And it said that, you know, the bullets that she had purchased were actually bullets that caused deadly bodily harm. Like, you saw those bullets; those were like deep ass bullets that could, you know, put a hole in the motherfucker. So yeah, Selena had saw the gun, you know, before all this had went down. And, you know, she pretty much tried to talk her out of it, like, hey, Yolanda, I don't think you need that gun, this, that, and the third. But, of course, Yolanda didn't listen and still kept it and stuff. And one thing that I don't understand is why her or Chris didn't tell Abraham that she had the gun. Like, I wish they should have told Abraham about that. And, you know, Abraham and them could have done something about Yolanda before everything had went awry. So, yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like I said, did Selena get aggressive with Yolanda? Did she not? Like I said, it's a strong possibility she might have because the lady was fucking with her money. But I still feel like it was the other way around. Yolanda got aggressive with Selena. Things went awry, and then pow pow. And thank God, before Selena passed on to the afterlife, thank God the creator had allowed her to reveal her killer, because had Selena would have passed on before she had got, who killed her out, nobody would ever know. It'll just go unsolved. But even if she did die and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people around to witness what happened. Somebody would have been and ratted out who did it. So whether Selena would have died before she revealed it, like, I feel like, somebody who had witnessed what happened probably would have. So yeah, but thank God, thank God, thank God in heaven almighty that Selena was able to reveal what happened to her before she passed on. Thank God. And plus, before I conclude this video, it's just like what a lot of people have said over the years, if you're familiar with how Selena died, the bullet had went through her back. It had went through her back and it had came out like right here and stuff like that. And it's just like what a lot of people have said. If the bullet had hit a couple inches higher or a couple inches lower, she would have survived. And in my opinion, I feel like, this may sound weird about what I'm about to say, but I feel like if the hotel lobby was like a couple of inches closer, I also feel like she would have survived that way. But considering the fact, she was shot with a combination of adrenaline and panic, and considering how far she had to run and stuff like that to get help, like, it was a matter of time before she died. But I still feel like, if the hotel lobby was a couple inches closer, yes, she probably still would have been bleeding, but she possibly would have survived, in my opinion. But hey, what can we do now but, just keep her legacy alive? And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. And thank God Miss Yolanda Saldivar is still remaining in jail to the end of her days. Thank God she's denied parole. Thank God, because she, like I had said, she would not have made it past 4 hours if they let her out anyway. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. R.I.P. girl, you are truly missed. Even 2025, Miss Selena, you are truly missed. R.I.P. to you, honey. But besides all that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well as description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So until next time, peace out. Biatch.